Stop underestimating these main characters. Some of them want to mind their own business. Others are just too shy to show how overpowered they are. Here are 10 anime where the main character seems weak and ashamed, but is super overpowered. Let's go. 10 I was reincarnated as the 7th prince.
その口はこれから使う。遠烈火球、猛烈水球。
We're kicking things off with a reincarnation story. This is about Lloyd, the 7th prince of the kingdom of Saloom, and one blessed with a strong magical bloodline. He is born with the memories of his past life. In the past, he didn't have an aptitude to study magic, but now that he is a prince, he has plenty of power and plenty of time. So he takes the time to study magic and master it. This anime is all about getting to the basics of isekai and then doing it right. And that's not the only good thing about it. Most of isekai focus on the first episode, give it a ton of budget, then run a half-baked race for the rest of the season with lame fights, animation glitches, and missing frames. But trust me, this anime is an exception. This is done by a relatively new studio, so that makes me even more surprised. 9. The Strongest Tanks Labyrinth. Meet Rudd, the ultimate shield master, with a defense stat of 9,999. Yeah, you heard that right, 9,999. It's like he's walking around in an indestructible fortress. Rudd's got one mission: dive into labyrinths and find a cure for his sister. Yep, classic isekai protagonist vibes with a noble purpose. But hold on, it gets better. On his way back from one adventure, he saves a girl in trouble, and guess what? She spills the tea on Rudd's skills. Turns out his power isn't just good, it's out of this world, game-breaking awesome. Sure, it's your typical isekai setup, but what really shines are the side characters. Not Rudd, he's cool and all, but let's be real. It's the girls who steal the spotlight and make the whole story so much more fun. If you're looking for an isekai with solid action and an awesome cast, especially the girls, this one's definitely worth checking out. 8. Mr. Villain's Day Off.
都会にはヤバい人いるって本当なんだ。近寄らないでおこう。おう、君か。
We got so many heroes going edgy and becoming villains, but how about we dive into a biography of an actual villain? Wait, it might not be a biography, more like a slice of life show. Take this guy here, he's called General. Like every other villain out there, his big dream is to take over the world and be the ultimate bad guy. But today, nah, he's on a break. So, what's he doing? He's at the zoo, hanging out with pandas. That's the vibe of this show. It's not your usual action-packed, super dark villain story. Think of it like if Aizen from Bleach decided to take a time out to chill with some cute pandas. It's definitely a weird idea, which is exactly what got me into this anime. And honestly, they totally make it work. 7. The Fable. Hitmen are good at a lot of things, but are they good at finding love? Meet Fable, a top-tier assassin ordered to live a normal life without any killing. Sounds easy, right? Nope. Not for someone who's spent their whole life as a hitman. And to shake things up even more, he's got his eye on a girl. Just like Mr. Villain's Day Off, the Fable takes a familiar trope, twists it, and then presents a challenge. There are a ton of hitman drama going on, but it's rare to see a socially anxious hitman trying to find a girlfriend. And that is pretty much what fits this anime to this list. The guy may fidget around girls, but the moment you get on this bad side, a couple of silver bullets are going to land on your back. Think of this like the disastrous life of Psyche K, but instead of superpowers, you've got hardcore gangsters. 6. Villainous Level 99.
パトリックの剣筋は美しい。パワーと反射神経任せの私とは雲泥の差だ。
Who needs a fun, cute villainess in their anime? Sure, there are tons of villainous shows these days, but how about one with an overpowered twist? This story is about a college girl who just wants a peaceful life. But then she gets reborn as Yumiella, the secret villainess in an anime RPG. So, what's her plan? Is she going to unleash chaos? Nope. She's all about taking it easy, laying low, and avoiding evil whenever possible. That is, until her gamer instincts kick in, and she grinds her way up to level 99. Suddenly, everyone thinks she's the next Demon King. Villainous level 99 flips the usual trope in a totally fresh way. And let's talk about Yumiella herself. She's one of a kind. Just look at her expression. It screams, I don't care about your drama, just let me live my quiet life. So don't get on her bad side. She's a villainess in level 99. 5. Mission Yozakura Family.
ダイヤを突っ込んでる。
血は喧嘩はよそでやれ。
You might have watched a spy anime with family drama, but have you watched a spy anime with teenage love drama? This anime is about a guy who ends up with a girlfriend from a spy family. The guy's name is Taiyu Azano, and he's so shy he only ever talks to his childhood friend. But what happens when he finds out that same childhood friend is part of a spy family? Sure, it's obvious this anime is trying to ride the hype wave from Spy X Family, but instead of being just another knockoff, it actually looks like a lot of fun. The main cast is super lively and colorful, and we've got a nice high school romance mixed in as well. The main character is the sort of guy who is shy but has tons of skills under his sleeve, so don't underestimate him. 4. Chained Soldier. It's quite fun when an anime mixes a ton of genres at once. Chained Soldier is set in a world where women have gained superpowers to fight off monsters threatening humanity. A high schooler named Yuki gets caught by one of these monsters, but is saved by a warrior girl. She gives him a choice: become her slave, and she'll reward him with power. Is this a spin-off of Chainsaw Man? Nope, not really. Because this is something that emphasizes the action and fan service more than anything else. The fan service might be what draws most people in, but don't forget about our main character. He might be a shy guy, but with his lady by his side, he can transform into an overpowered monster who can kick ass. Think of it like Kaiju number 8, but with more focus on masters and slaves. 3. Rurouni Kenshin.
怪我人なんか出やしねえ。出るのは死にお前一人だ。バカな。一振りで4人5人をいっぺんに。
We've spoken about hitmen. What about samurai? Wait, you don't know about this classic? Let me fill you in. Back in the Bakumatsu era, there was a legendary assassin named Hitokiri Batusai. His name alone made people tremble with fear. But after all the bloodshed, Hitokiri decided to leave that life behind. Now he roams the land as a friendly swordsman, vowing never to kill again. Along the way, he faces new challenges, learns important lessons, and even finds love. Yes, it's like Fable, but instead of hitmen with guns, you got samurais with swords. This is actually an old anime, but recently it got a fresh new remake. Sure, you can tell some of the vibes of the original one was lost, but this is still a good adaptation in my book. 2. The Disastrous Life of Psyche K.
外野へパスして内野に仲間が増えれば僕の衣装も薄まる。ただ届かなかったら困るから気持ち強めに。
We can't quit this list without speaking about the Esper boy who wants to mind his own business but never gets the chance to. That's exactly what the disastrous life of Psyche K is all about. Psyche, the main character, just can't seem to catch a break. Whether it's his clueless friend talking nonstop, 2 wannabe psychics messing everything up, or the school's most popular girl crushing on him, his life is one big headache. And no, he's not into it. What's really cool is how Psyche has to keep his crazy powers a secret. If there's one thing this show nails, it's comedy and characters. The cast is full of all kinds of personalities that come together to create some of the funniest moments ever. Seriously, if you haven't seen this yet, you're totally missing out. And trust me, Psyche is one of the most overpowered espers ever. 1. Parasite, the Maxim.
だがその人間の首を落とせばいやおうなしだ。
ちょっと待て。
If I told you this anime is about a talking hand, you might think it's just a kid's show and kick this off the watch list, but when that talking hand makes the main character question his morals, you know it's about to get interesting. Parasite is about a boy named Shinichi Izumi who discovers weird creatures called parasites that take over human brains. One of them, named Migi, ends up inside Shinichi's body, and as they battle other parasites, they build an unlikely bond. This is the perfect anime for fans of action and mystery. It'll shock you with its twist and hit you hard with its emotions. Trust me, there'll be scenes that make you cry and others that get you pumped. This show nails both. And the character development is top-notch too. Parasite is considered to be one of the best anime ever made, so make sure to check it out.